for Larry Fedora's Tar Heels. 7th year in Chapel Hill for Coach Fedora. Turning is Newsome, trying to spin away from the defenders and finally wrestled down by DeMar Hamlin. He's got 5 yards on his 2nd consecutive grab. Former high school teammates who won a state championship in Pennsylvania at North Allegheny. Swing it off to the right of Newsome. Newsome breaks a tackle. First down up near the 40. They'll mark him at the 38 for Newsome at 16 yards.
The guy Larry Fedora said he wanted in his space with the football in his hand. Watch this little miss right there. Made Briggs miss the safety.
15 yards on that last play. Tar Heels up to 151 yards rushing. This will be a pass. Newsome, shifty, inside the 40. Daz Newsome racing down the sideline and clipped down near the 5. Saving tackle, 47 yards.
Just a quick screen to the outside. Vargas gets the key block, and then we've been talking all day long. This is the guy that Larry Fedora wants in space, is Daz Newsome.
Daz Newsome, his brother played at Virginia Tech. With a running lane into plus territory, and sent out just short of the 45 after a 53-yard punt.
Daz Newsome, indeed. He's patient with the return right there. He gets a couple blocks, sets it up nicely, gets around the big fella. Nice play by big number 55.
Strobridge is healthy. Aaron Crawford is back on the field for Carolina tonight. Malik Carney, we mentioned earlier, received a waiver. And here's a chance for Carolina. Anthony Ratliff-Williams stays alive. Outstanding field position for the Tar Heels.
Is as good as any, I think, at the conference.
Pump fake for Fortin, fires a missile. This one will be caught in Virginia Tech territory, and that time Daz Newsome with outstanding hands.
Last series they had, he had the big punt return to give him good yardage and plus territory. A nice wrinkle that time.
At least it's a major step in the right direction. On first down, a backwards pass. What running wide open is Tucker, who makes the grab and is brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be first down and goal for Carolina after a gain of 45.
What a play. What a play. Fortin gets the ball. Newsome in motion. They lateral. That's a lateral pass. Newsome just gets it right in his hands, fires a dart to the big fella, Carl Tucker, who can run at 255 pounds. Well, I think Daz Newsome's thrown a couple balls in his career, huh?
It does have 3 timeouts, 19 seconds to work with. Elliott back on the field. Let's see if he can dial something up. Sends one across the 35, and diving out of bounds goes Newsome.
19 trips, only 8 touchdowns on the year.
Daz Newsome will take it in for North Carolina. Opening drive, and the Tar Heels are in the end zone.
Virginia Tech dropped a touchdown last week. He doesn't drop this one. Little toss to the inside, and Newsome's in the end zone.
So glad to have you with us. Tom Wilmy, Dave Archer, Larisha Harris on the sidelines. Newsome, second level. Newsome across midfield. Daz Newsome inside the 20, and finally written out of bounds by Scoop Bradshaw.
Just coming across, that's going to be count as a pass, but it's just a short flip forward, very similar to...
They went 94 yards on the opening drive to start the second half. Newsome waits for the punt from Hoffrichter. Another boomer back to the 25. Newsome gathers himself. Newsome cut at the 40. Newsome to midfield. Has a blocker ahead of him. Daz Newsome racing to the end zone on the punt return. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Athleticism. See, the ball is so deep that Syracuse anywhere in the same zip code. And now he has a chance to set up the return. North Carolina did a really good job of not taking a couple of the blocks in the back end that would have been a clip. And Newsome get his tight end the ball in open space to pick up that first down.
Elliott back to pass, lofts it up to the end zone, and the twisting catch from Daz Newsome, and a touchdown, North Carolina.
Out of his break, but he had a good idea. Look at Newsome crane the head around, ball right on the money.
Nathan Elliott, 7 of 11, 85 yards passing in the game. 1st and 5 after the infraction against the Blue Devils. Daz Newsome. Newsome races second level. This is Daz Newsome across midfield. Newsome with the race to the end zone, and he wins it for North Carolina. Daz Newsome.
Newsome is an explosive player. Now here's where you have to set the edge, because North Carolina's been getting to the edge with no problem. Once again, the Duke crashes defensively. No one out there to turn the ball carrier back to the inside. And if there's one guy, if you're Duke, that you don't want in the open field.
That's this group right here. But they're going to blame the punter.
Newsome ran one back against Syracuse. Wants to try here from the 32. Got a little bit of field to work with. Newsome turns the corner at midfield, can't stay in bounds. And bowl eligible for a 6th time in 7 years this season with their 6-3 record. At the 40, near the first down marker, it's Daz Newsome.
Want the ball tackled, just tackle the ball in bounds to get the clock to move. Elliott's got to understand that.
No timeouts as they go over the middle. This is Daz Newsome fighting for the 40-yard line, and the clock will stop as they set the chains. Blackwell on the tackle, 20 yards on the play.
Standing near his own 45-yard line, here's the first punt of the day. A short, wobbly kick, and taken on the fly by Daz Williams at his own 48 into Western Carolina territory. A huge return. Down the sideline he goes. Stays on his feet and finally out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Great field position for North Carolina. It'll be first down and goal to go for UNC.
His team to be able to do is to be able to take advantage of the kickoff returns and the punt returns. And of course, Newsome is very explosive when he has the ball in his hands, as you can see.
Only a 36-yard punt.
But then the best opportunity was when they got it back.
And a bit of an onside kick, and it's recovered by North Carolina.
That front line, and there you go right there. It's too much of a space right there on that end, and a great job.
Berryman to punt it away. Gorgeous punt. Daz Newsome from his own 13. Newsome to the big hole. Newsome still on his feet, making things happen, and still on his feet. Finally goes down at the 40-yard line.
Third down. They are 4th in the conference, 443 total yards per game. Fortin's pass. Daz Newsome makes a move near the 40 for Daz Newsome, and very close to first down yardage. Miller made the tackle. It's going to be a first down. Just 15 yards passing so far for Fortin on 3rd and 11. Looking for Newsome, trying to make a play. Makes a man miss and then gets shoved to the turf. He's well short. 35 years of ACC football. Broadcast on Raycom Sports. The freshman Fortin puts some air under this one. Oh, tipped and caught inside the 40. Daz Newsome going up to get it against Stephen Griffin.
His family, it's always emotional when you play your last time.
North Carolina up the sidelines with Daz Newsome. Moorhead forces him out. Chains are moving for Carolina.